Public-private partnerships are becoming more prevalent in the construction industry, but they come with their own set of risks for contractors. We spoke with Gary Kaplan at the recent ERMI construction conference in Nashville. He is president of XL's North America construction business and gave us an overview of P3's projects and a new product XL has introduced to manage P3 risks. Here are the highlights.
You know, there's been a real uptick in public-private partnerships in the United States, really due to the fact that we have an aging infrastructure, needs a lot of money invested and a lot of repair, and unfortunately most of the states don't seem to have that money. So it's a new way of us coming up with ways of building capital to invest in bridges, tunnels, things that are in dire needs of fixing. Yeah, P3 project's a little bit different than what we call a wrap-up or a builder's risk project, in that you're covering the design phase, the construction phase, and then there's this desire to also cover the operation and maintenance side of the equation. The O&M piece is really the big differentiator. Most companies right now do not provide that coverage when they write a wrap-up or a builder's risk. We figured out a way of doing the operational and maintenance piece, guaranteeing the price for 1 or 2 years to the concessionaire, so that they have some pricing stability when they work their models and how to make money on the back end of a P3 project. So the risk on a P3 is typical of what we see on normal wrap-ups. You know, you have all the risks associated with designing and building the infrastructure project, but the additional risk is this: can you get the financial piece right for the 30 years that they have to basically run the toll road or run the bridge or whatever? That financial piece, calculating what the right cost factor is going to be for that long period of time, will either make or break the financial models that they're building in order to recoup the investments that they make in the building of the infrastructure. So it's the really different feature about what we're providing versus, I think, what a lot of my competition is providing. We're guaranteeing that pricing of the first year of operation and maintenance, so that the contractor can know with some certainty 2 or 3 years down the road, after they've built the infrastructure project, that they're gonna get the insurance costs right in their financial models on the recoupment of their investment. So, you know, it's really been disappointing, and we've been talking about P3s for many, many years in the United States, and for whatever reason, there's been a lot of political back and forth, and they really haven't taken off. They are starting now to finally get some traction. I think it's 35 states now have changed the legislation so they can do P3s. It was a very popular model in Europe, and recently Canada has done lots and lots of P3s. It's finally taking off in the United States. We're seeing it on these big mega projects that are happening, you know, to repair roads or bridges. So I'm fairly optimistic that we're going to see, I don't know, it seems like 2 or 3 a quarter, but it's starting to pick up more than we ever saw in the past.
For more of our coverage of the ERMI Construction Risk Conference, visit the ERMI website or the RIN TV On Demand Library.